Hello everyone! Welcome to FQLive episode 11. This is your FQ mom, Enrique Fausto. If you guys watched the Binibining Pilipinas 2017 coronation night last Sunday, you might have seen how Binibini 13 struggled to answer her question. And in this country where we are all beauty contest crazy, we just love to discuss how the candidates answer the question. Something like, what is the essence of a woman? By Sushmita Sen. This is circa 1994. And we always come up with taglines such as, I don't feel any pressure right now by Janina Salvador in 2008. And something like, I have not had any major problem in my life by Venus Ra in 2010. And of course, the most recent the most recent Miss Universe, wherein Maxine Medina, in years, what has been the most significant change in the world? And after that, everybody had an answer, ranging from internet to kilay as in eyebrows. And so last Sunday was not any different. When Binibini 13 was asked the question, is it right for parents to demand support from their children in exchange for raising them? She struggled to answer. It was quite a confusing and nervous answer. It was no, yes, ha 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 ha. And before she knew it, kring, there was Ian Lim saying, thank you very much, Binibini 30, your time is up. So now, that fumble made us really ask ourselves, is it really right for parents to demand support from? Very happy that two millennials are joining me to discuss this intriguing topic with you guys out there. Let's all welcome Floy Wicoko, the founder and president of TGFI.
Hi to all. Magandang araw.
TGFI stands for?
The Global Philippine Investors.
Of course. And we also have Joy Sanchez.
Hello.
Hello, Joy.
Nice
Joy,
to be here,
say hello and tell us what you do with TGFI.
Hello, my name is Joy Sanchez. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of TGFI.
Okay, these two guys are very dedicated to well-being. So, let me rephrase the question. Is it right for parents to demand support from their children in exchange for raising them? What is your answer?
My answer is yes.
And?
Of course, on my side, ang sagot ko po ay no.
Okay, so this is gonna be... Tama yan. This is going to be a friendly debate. Feel free to join us in the comment section below. So, umpisahan natin sa yes.
Yes.
Joy.
Okay.
Bakit yes?
I actually made a research last night and I want to thank one TGFI person.
Sabi mo, may cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet ako, okay? So, I put this out on our forum and parang ang daming response, like one comment per minute. This is the best answer that I saw. Under Article 195 of the Family Code, okay, parents and children for its maintenance, for their maintenance. So, I think the question is difficult because of the word demand.
Yes.
Diba? And in exchange of.
Demanding.
Yes.
Feeling-hera.
Diba? Demanding. Parang,
I like borrowing terms from the millennials.
Oo, feeling-hera. So, parang mahirap yon for us to answer. But for me,
Ayan, we're back.
We're back. Ano kayang nangyari? Okay. So, I think we're gonna go back.
Iba to.
Ayun na.
Okay.
Oh.
Yan.
It's a live show, guys. So,
Okay.
please bear with us.
I presume from reading that statement that by the time that it's really a need, siguro in order to survive, for food, basic needs, and shelter, then it is demandable.
Yeah.
Just the same as for parents, the children can demand for support for them when they cannot do it on their own. So we're starting the argument there. Yes, it's demandable. It's their
okay,
right.
say it again.
Yes.
With feelings.
Yes, parents have the right to demand support from their children.
Okay, kunyari ikaw, si Binibini 13 says, yes, it's right.
Ginoo.
Now, Ginoo 13, what do you say?
Well, of course, I say no. sa lahat ng mga kasamahan kong nakaka-relate sa akin. For those who are in the sandwich generation. So, just to explain what is the sandwich generation sa mga first time to hear this concept, sandwich generation are those people who are supporting, let's say you have your own family financially. At the same time, you have to support your family, the secondary family, the parents, the relatives, the extended family. So, yun. Somewhere in gitna ka doon. So, sandwich ka. Okay? Now, I'm of course siding on the no because first off, I do think it's in, part siya ng culture of the Philippine culture natin, no? Problem with our culture, first off is, we have to look na, kumbaga yung kinalakihan ng mga magulang natin, no? Let's go on what the people see from the television. Pag yung mga bata, they are asked, no, sa kanilang, let's say they will join a contest, a singing contest, or whatever contest. Ang laging tanong sa kanila, bakit ka sumasali sa game show na to? Ang lagi nilang sagot, kasi po gusto ko po na tulungan si mama at papa, kasi po hirap na sila. So, yun yung nagiging impression ng isang bata to the point na hanggang sa paglaki niya, ang ano niya is tulungan ko sila mama at papa, tulungan ko yung family ko. Hanggat magkaroon siya ng pamilya niya, tulungan ko rin. The problem is that, since yung culture mo, parang nagkaroon na ng problema, you get to have your own responsibilities. At the same time, meron kang, of course, you have your own family that kailangan mo i-sustain, kailangan mo buhayin. But the thing is, what you're earning is not enough for you to sustain these two families. So, nangyayari, you have to help two families together to the point na yung future mo, nagiging, yun na yung nagiging problem, yun na yung nagiging cost ng what will be my direction? Will I still retire? Baka wala na kasi wala rin naman akong ipon. So ganito na lang, pag nagkaroon ako ng anak, yung anak ko susuportahan
And it becomes a vicious cycle.
Yes,
That is what you're worried about.
Yes.
Okay. But before I go to your question about her affirmative stand, I'd like to also mention that the 195, Article 195 of the Family Code na, it also mentions that there is a hierarchy of dependents. Sometimes medyo blurred na yan sa atin eh. And what you're saying, una syempre yung sarili mong pamilya, it's the spouse, your children, and then it goes to the parents, and then the siblings, as pati yung mga legitimate, illegitimate doon actually. And they're all written in my article for today. It's out on philstar.com and fqmom.com. There's a link provided on the comment section below. So pwede nyong basahin. Nakalagay yun, A, B, C, D, E, kung sino yung yung mga nagsusupport na kailangan suportahan. So what's your question?
Well, my question first off is, nabanggit ni Joy yung sa side ng we need to follow the law, it's within the law, no? But when I read your article a while ago, I saw na ginawa yung article during the time na it was
the Cory regime,
Cory regime. So we have to look on the fact that during that time, yun yung time na hirap, we were under, we just surpassed the martial law era, the dictatorship era. Marami talagang hirap sa buhay. So, yung situation na yun, kaya siguro siya naisip na gawin is dahil siguro, baka dahil hirap lang yung buhay. So, is it still applicable for today's generation? Kasi for today's generation, we all know na iba na yung buhay. A lot of our middle class people, umangat na rin yung buhay nila. Or, those who are in the poor side, mas bumaba lalo yung buhay nila. Kasi nga, naging cycle na rin eh. So maybe, do we think it's about time for us to change that kind of culture? And,
Basta, hihiramin daw niyo to.
No!
So your answer, Joy.
My answer is, yes, it is true that we have that prevailing cultural, I wouldn't say problem, I would say situation, because it's very natural for Filipinos to really take care of their families to the point na they sacrifice themselves. That's why we have many OFWs who are watching right now.
Hello!
Diba? So it comes from that perspective. So to answer your question, dapat ba baguhin? I think dapat ang mentality is for people not to hate their parents for demanding, if that's their situation, but to increase their financial literacy so that their financial capacity to help would be possible. So let me share with you a personal story. So my dad, when he was growing up, his parents are you would say below middle class level. There were 6 or 7 of them in the family. My grandfather was a foreman or a carpenter, diba? So my dad was the second to the oldest. And right before siya graduate, he was already being conditioned by his parents na you have to help. You have to help. So that was his mindset. And he understands because they're still in that level of yung basic needs for everybody else to finish. And a lot of our friends are like that, diba? So his mentality was once he committed that he will help. He actually helped my grandfather even to the point of death. Hindi nabawasan yung binibigay niya. In fact,
okay.
every time
he died because of it.
no, mali the sentence. So every time he will give, he never there was not 1 month down na naputol siya nagbigay. In fact, nag-i-increase even if to the point na hindi na kailangan ng lolo ko until his early age, and he lived until 93 years old. So he did that. But in effect, what that instilled in him was the discipline, because he was responsible. In fact, he even told me when he chose a girlfriend, he would tell my mom na his situation, na ito yung situation ko, nagbibigay ako ha. So meaning, if my job isn't that well, this is my commitment, and if you want to get married, I'm telling you, this is non-negotiable. So,
pakasalan mo rin ang tatay ko, in
other words. So, I know it, for some people, parang mahirap yun, no? But yun yung situation niya. And in the end, everybody, lahat ng kapatid niya nakatapos, most of them professionals, diba? And that didn't leave my father financially incapacitated. In fact, he gained the skill. Okay. Because naka-factor sa kanya yung I need to provide, not only for my family, but to take care of my parents when they're old.
So what you're saying, Joy, is that your father was able to provide for all the people that he wanted to provide for. So he wasn't remiss on his provision for yung sa hierarchy, yung mga priority niya, his own family.
Yes.
Your father was able to provide for you, for your mom,
and 6 kami magkakapatid. Okay. So he was able to provide. But right now, our situation naman, he doesn't demand from us, but we give. Kasi nga,
you still live with your parents?
Yes, I'm still staying with my parents like a millennial.
Yes.
So I enjoy, but parang I still give.
But you're single?
Yes, I'm single. I still give as my contribution if I would be living somewhere on my own, diba? But it's also a way of respect to give because
that's your filial piety. So what is your question for Floy naman?
So my question for Floy, in a situation where talagang in need naman talaga yung parents, don't they have the right to demand that from the children? Kaysa sa kapitbahay sila o kamag-anak sila mag-demand.
Okay.
Di ka ba naaawa sa ating parents?
Okay.
Emotional blackmail.
Guilty effect.
Well, okay, for the sake of saying no. For the sake of saying no.
Don't, di ba?
Okay. Sa ano ko naman, sa point ko, yes, you have a good point na kaysa sa relatives ka mag-demand, no?
Kapitbahay nga.
Sa kapitbahay.
Diba?
Sa family. But the thing is, you have to remember, not all people are
as good as your dad.
yeah, as good as your dad. Financially knowledgeable as your dad, no?
Yeah.
You also have to think na there are people who they don't know na sumusobra na pala sila. Na o sige, may sakit ako ngayon, tulungan mo ako. Okay? O napagaling na kita. After 1 month, wala naman sakit. Bigyan mo ako kasi binigyan mo na ako last week eh. Tapos the next month ganun ulit. Yeah. So again, we'll go back to the point na it becomes a cycle to the point na na-abuse na pala siya. So the only way for us to stop that cycle is, of course, no, let's imply financial education there. And second is we have to again create discipline na ipaalam din natin sa ating mga magulang na, Dad, Mom, I also have my family. I'm earning this much. I love you, but I can only give this amount of money. After this, siguro 2,000 for medicine maintenance. After this, hanggang dito na lang po muna because I also love my family and I need to give them a good future. So, they have to understand as well. Kasi pagka hindi mo pina-understand, ma-abuse siya. To the point na sila mismo, baka hindi na magtrabaho, wala na rin, wala na, itigil na kasi aasa na sa magulang. So, ako naman, since you shared your story, okay lang ba mag-share din ako ng story?
We would love to hear the full story.
I also want to share my story, no? So, I am a son of an OFW. So, I had at least 30 years, I guess, no? Na bago ko siya makasama dito for good, yung aking ama. Okay? My dad is also a known breadwinner, not only of our family, but our relatives.
Ayun.
Okay?
So may hugot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but as well of our relatives, no? There was a time that my dad used to earn so much.
Yes.
He used to earn so much to the point na
dollars,
yes, he earned so much to the point na even the college education of my relatives sinuportahan niya.
Mga
pinsan. The financial needs of my relatives, sinusuportahan niya. And he's okay with that. He's good with that because alam niya sa loob niya, it's his responsibility. Now,
pamangkin,
kamag-anak.
Wala yan. Wala na siya dun sa A, B, C, D, E.
But,
nasa Z na yata.
Here's the problem, no? After some time, no? One day, tumawag na lang sa amin yung aking ama. He cried. He cried so much to the point kasi binalita niya sa amin na wala na siyang trabaho doon. What's the big problem, no? Lahat kami nakapagtapos na ng pag-aaral. Well, ako yung lima kami. Ako yung fourth sa magkakapatid. Tapos na kaming lahat. Okay naman na kami kasi may mga kanya-kanya na kaming trabaho or in business, no? The problem is that bigla na lang siyang sinabihan na wala na siyang trabaho on the same day. So the next week, he need to go home. The second problem is that hindi siya nakapag-prepare for his future. Okay? Since hindi siya nakapag-prepare for his future, wala po siyang retirement fund. Okay? After, pagkabalik niya sa Pilipinas, after some months, doon niya
How old was he? Do you remember?
Well, I was 30, 61. Yeah.
Your dad was 61?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yun. So
yun ang...
umuwi na siya dito for good, no? So, after ilang months, doon niya naramdaman yung kakulangan na pag-prepare for his retirement fund. Okay? To the point na hindi niya napapansin his parang nagdademand na siya na you need to help us like for this, for our need for this. For okay lang for the medicines okay lang for the daily food, no? Problem is pati yung mga side things to do kasama dun sa kailangan na i-maintain, no? To the point na naisip namin, what if yung dumating yung time na hindi lang kumbaga kung napigilan niya to lessen helping the other people, the relatives, no? Siguro
while he
may
was
pera
earning,
siya.
yes.
Siguro may pera siya and he's proud na he will spend the day na hanggang sa mawala siya sa mundo na masaya siya kasi financially secure siya. So, yun yung thought na nung baka ngayon kung nilapitan niyo yung mga kamag-anak namin, I don't know kung tutulungan pa.
Nilapitan ba niya?
I don't have...
Ikaw, pinag-aaral kita.
I don't...
Baka he can demand. It's his right in exchange.
Ikaw, Article 195. Walang ganun.
Well, I haven't heard anything. But so far kasi in terms of financial assistance, lahat ng coming from the mga anak. So, yun naman yung hugot. So, I'm sure a lot of our viewers right now can also relate kasi a lot of them, they are working hard. Let's say they're overseas, they're OFWs, no? The thing is, hindi nila alam kung kailan sila uuwi for good sa Pilipinas. Bakit hindi nila naisip? Kasi they know na kailangan nilang suportahan yung anak nila, yung pamilya nila, at yung kanilang mga magulang. Kaya never nila maisip na uuwi sila for good sa Pilipinas. So, we need to somehow stop that cycle and give better future to our fellow OFWs and of course those who are hardworking for their loved ones.
Siguro a friendly reminder would be since the Article 195 stated, sino ba yung mga pwedeng mag-demand, who should be supported, nowhere is it written here na you should also remember yourself.
Yeah.
Sabi ko nga, the
Yes,
first
I
basic
have that.
law of money is to
Well,
pay yourself
yourself
first. Siguro kasi obvious na masyado, kaya hindi na sinabi. So, it is okay to be generous eh. We love generous people. And we also want to help these people who helped us. Minsan iba nakakalimutan. But please don't forget yourself.
Yes.
Diba? Yun na kasi ang nagiging problema dito. I see you really have a point na it's already something that is inculcated in our culture and it's not bad, no? What is bad is that hindi clear. For example, yung sa dad mo, was there like an agreement na hanggang kailan ba ako magiging Santa Claus?
Actually,
all year round Santa Claus ako dito, ganon.
There came a point na when all his siblings finished college, hindi na sila humihingi. Pero nagugulat sila that
Your dad was just
still
giving?
giving. In
Ano
fact,
naman ang
sabi
mudra
niya,
mo? Ano sinasabi niya? Ano ba to ATM?
well, yun yung sinabi nung dad ko why he loved my mom. Kasi he understood. In fact, there was a time, kasi in terms of background, it was my mom who was well off when she was younger.
Okay.
But there was a time also when they had a family that some members of the family also needed. And that hindi nahiya humingi yung mom ko sa dad ko.
Your mom didn't work. She did also.
She was working from home as a
Okay.
support when my dad was starting with the business and he was still employed. So nag-create siya ng multiple sources of income with my mom's help. So, but because we're a big family, 6 kami, magkakapatid, all private schools. So talagang budgeting was very crucial. So what my mom, hindi po. There's Cebuanos. but etos nagbibigay pa, 'di ba? So at that point na my mom's side naman needed some support. My dad was also the one pushing my mom. Na ay ma'am,
Siyempre siya naman dyan.
Oo, paano
Bakit
naman
lopsided?
yung budget? Paano yung budget natin? So, yung dad ko naman ang nagsabi na, pagkakasyahin na lang natin kung anong whatever we can or we try to earn. So, my mom learned to do some sideline. She started selling insurance, ganyan, di ba? So, parang the answer of my father was to really look
Increase
for ways.
the cash flow. You never felt that sa parang, nade-deprive yata kami kasi bigay kayo ng bigay. Or you didn't even know that they were giving?
I didn't know, honestly.
I didn't.
That
You
they
just
did.
learned about it when you were an adult.
Yes.
Na.
I learned
Sa
about
side
it.
ko naman, no, yung if we're talking about deprive, kung naisip ba namin na kung bigay siya ng bigay, hindi ba namin naisip na bakit siya bigay ng bigay? Sabi naman, all throughout okay lang sa amin. But later on, when nawalan na siya ng, doon na namin na-realize,
Dapat hindi
mali oo, dapat hindi lahat hindi all out So,
I actually agree with Floyd dun sa putting some limits. For me, it's right for them to demand. But I think, dapat kung ikaw yung giver or as a child, you have to provide, but you have to set limits and teach them how to. Parang for me, dapat yung basic na-covered. Para lang they live a dignified life. They can eat, diba? They have a house to stay in. Wala silang, pag nagkasakit, covered yon. But beyond that, I think the giver also has the right. Has the right to say na,
saan lalagay yung pera?
to say na, I think that's too much, diba?
Of
You
course.
have to be vocal din as a giver.
Meron ako ikukwento sa inyo. Somebody also told me this story before. So, she was married to a guy. They were in another country. So, they would give. Uso yan eh. Para bang napaka-automatic, Nato pa ako sa abroad, bigay ka dito.
Yes.
Anyway, so siya, may I give din sila kina mother, father-in-law. So, tipid-tipid din for their own. Yung mga anak niya, o dito lang ang bili-bili ng mga damit. And then, she sees the mother-in-law give it to a sister-in-law, buying in Rustans. So, meron na hurt siya. Even if she knew that once she gives the money, it's the prerogative of the receiver what to do with it, di ba? Kaya lang, syempre, parang, ano ba, yung mga anak ko, hindi ko binibili sa Rustan. Anong nandiyan kami? Tapos, ikaw binibili mo yung mga anak ni sister-in-law, ganyan. I also read somewhere when I did the research like what you did na that is not transferable. So, kahit pala na it's your prerogative what to do, pwede ka pala, the giver, you can say na, hello, mother-in-law, that is not transferable.
Yes.
So, you use it.
Yeah. So, may madadagdag lang ako na kwento rin.
Sige.
Maganda
Marami
kasi
tayong
yung topic
natututunan sa mga kwento. Maraming hugot
Yeah,
this, ano?
So, there's this company na Joy and, well, our TGFI is still doing our regular financial literacy seminars, no? So, hi to Manila Water HR team. So, the reason why lumapit sila sa amin is for one reason only, one main reason, no? It's because ang experience nila sa mga retirees nila,
This is Manila Water.
Manila Water retirees, no? Experience nila sa retires nila, makakakuha daw kunyari ng check, let's say, 1 million, 2 million pesos for their retirement. Yan na yung pera nila, no? So, masaya si retiree. After 2 years, babalitaan nila, wala na, ubos na daw yung pera.
Yes.
So, what's the next question? Saan nakukuha ng pera si retiree? The thing is, may mga anak, so syempre, of course, alam na natin kung anong mangyayari doon sa story. So, di ba? So,
it goes on
yeah.
and on and on.
Yeah. So looking
Living the
on the importance of financial education here, no? Doon mo makikita na marami sa atin pagka nakahawak ng malaking amount of money, they don't know what to do with their money and they're just going to spend it. So if we're looking on the side na are you going to financially support this kind of people, hanggat magbibigat at hindi mo sila tutulungan na ma-realize sa kanila na they need to handle their finances well, wala lang din mangyari sa pera. Once again, it's a cycle. Paulit-ulit lang din to the point na ikaw na yung mismong mawawalan. So, we have to, of course, change the cycle once again.
Anything else? This has been a very,
Yes.
this is a
So
very,
for
very
me,
interesting.
For me, look at it as an opportunity when the parents demand from you to, syempre, of course, may certain level of authority yan pag ikaw yung nagpo-provide, di ba? Look at it
He who has the gold
rules.
rules.
So, look at it as an opportunity. Hindi lang siya obligation to educate. Every time you'll give, saan mapupunta yan? Baka naman we can do that. I know of an OFW friend who's very good at that.
Talaga.
So,
hindi siya kasi minsan naiinis sila.
hindi sila naiinis. Parang,
pamayabang.
pupunta siya, dapat yung mom niya magbibigay ng grocery list. And then, if there's something else, then tuturuan niya mag-budget. And then, the siblings who are younger, after he supported them and nakagraduate sila, he encouraged them to do as he does sa parents niya. So, medyo nakaluwag na siya ngayon dahil 3 na silang nagbibigay sa kanya. Okay. So for me, it's still a yes by law. But they can
May
demand.
story ako ulit.
Guys, so for me.
May story ulit ako.
Sige, bilisan mo plot.
There's this one story. I'm sure maraming mga nanonood na OFW sa atin nakaka-relate and nabasa yung story niya. It was shared through Peso Sense page, no? Ang story niya is she's been supporting, she's an OFW by the way, no? She's been supporting her family, no? Yung parents niya, mga kapatid niya, no? So, one time, one of his her siblings, no, nagdemand, no, bili mo ako ng ganyang cellphone. So, of course, si OFW na iPhone, no, na feel na bakit pati yung gadget kailangan kong bilhin for him, no? So, ngayon si OFW, no, hindi kita bibilhan. Okay? After few days yata or few moments, whatever, no, si kapatid, no, galit na galit. As in, minura na parang hindi mo ako mahal, sarili mo na iniisip mo. So, ang sakit sa pakiramdam, di ba? Ikaw na yung nagpapakahirap sa ibang bansa. Hindi nila alam na you are washing someone's ass, someone's kitchen or whatever. Hindi nila nag-realize yun. And yet, ang tingin nila sa'yo ay ATM. So, it hurts na kailangan mo lang ba ako because of my money? O kailangan mo ako because...
lang ba ako?
Yeah, ayun, di ba? So, we really need to make the people realize na pinaghirapan natin yung pera. No? Kung kumita ko ng piso, pinaghirapan ko yung piso na yun. So, kung bibigay ko yun sa'yo, you have to give me a good reason kung paano mo siya gagastusin. So, yun.
Napaka-exciting. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. But really, to answer the question again, is it right for parents to demand support from their children in exchange for raising them? Ako naman po ang kinalakhan ko, sabi ng nanay ko. Pero wala pa kasi new family code nun. Sabi niya, parents daw, have the obligation to support their children, but the children don't have any obligation to their parents because the parents chose to bring you forth to this world, but you didn't choose to be born. So, naalala ko na naman si Mother Dear. Anyway, so I think it's more than just what is legally there in the family code, but it is more of what your family values dictate, di ba? Ang pinaka-importante po dito, pag-usapan natin, okay naman na magtulungan ang magkakapamilya. Kaya lang, there has to be a set of parameters. Hanggang saan ba ang tulungan?
Agree.
Ano ba ang covered ng mga tulungan? Ang nakikita ko nga, lalo na sa mga kunento nyo, mga OFW kababayans natin, kung minsan, na-overdo rin po ang tulungan. Yung mga cellphone na ganyan, tapos magagalit, ay naku, ang sagot na, ganon dapat. Kasi, mahirap You should remember, sabi ko nga you should always remember the first law of money. Yung sarili mo rin, isipin mo. Let's say you are 30 years old now, and you intend to retire at the age of 60. 60 minus 30 is 30. You only have 30 years to work on that. Hindi po madali yon. And you will probably live to another 30 years. So, medyo mahirap yon. And just like the 30 seconds given to Binibini 13, that can just go away before you even know it. So please, save and invest right now because you don't want Z and Lim to tell you, sorry, your time is up. Okay ba? Tama. Gawin nyo na ngayon. And the three of us would like to wish you all a happy life, a financially healthy life. And with that,
Yes.
maraming salamat sa inyo dalawa.
Thank you.
Cheers to High FQ!
Inuman na.
Ang dami question.